Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whose taught us is 100% true. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity. And shalom to the sincere Akwak that may be out there watching and learning. It's the brother you call from the GMS Columbus camp. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit, man. We did a precept of the day on this topic. I just wanted to go into it real quick. And it's just speaking about the importance of hospitality. When it comes to this brotherhood, man. When it comes to the ministry, at the end of the day, wherever we go, what I'm saying, we always want to feel at home. We want to feel welcomed. All right, we want to feel that love. And that's a big thing amongst the brotherhood, man. Because you go to your people's place in the world, man, and that love is not there no more. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures speak about that will be going on in the last days. You know what I'm saying? The love of many shall wax cold. You see? So the same love that you would get from the brotherhood is not around in your people in the world, man. You grow up at your cousin's crib. You ain't got no cover. You know what I'm saying? Your friend's crib, whatever in the world, you ain't got no cover. You know what I'm saying? You worried whether they mom's gonna cook you dinner or not. You know what I'm saying? You get you a little plate of food, whatever. A little shit like that, man. And you just sometimes you don't feel welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? And the importance of hospitality and this brotherhood is very important, man. The scriptures speak about charity. You know what I'm saying? Charity amongst the brotherhood, charity amongst one another. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we good, making sure each other is straight, making sure each other has what they need to be comfortable. All right. One thing about this brotherhood, especially here over at GMS, we make sure everybody feels at home, man. You're going to feel at home when you're here, man. You know what I'm saying? You can have your way pretty much, man. You know what I'm saying? And, if you're a real brother, you have a level of respect for a brother opening up his space for you, man. But I'm going to start here. Sirach 32 at the top. It says, if thou be made the master of a feast, lift not thyself up, but be among them as one of the rest. Take diligent care for them, and so sit down. You see? So this ain't no damn, Diddy party and shit, and, you got to be loud and this and that, man. You know what I'm saying? When you have brothers in the midst of you, man, you host, you take care of them. All right, you look after them. Hey, do you need this? You need that? Okay, you need somewhere to sleep. Okay, I got this air mattress. I got this room right here. One brother can have this room. If you got to shack up, we're going to shack up. I got covers. I got pillows. You know what I mean? Things like that. You hungry? All right, hey, I got fruit in here. I can cook up some dinner if you hungry. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, you know what I'm saying, especially here in GMS Columbus, we make sure we take care of each other, man. You know what I'm saying? If we have guests here, we're going to take care, man. All right. And it's vice versa. Everywhere we go, man, you're going to be taken care of in some kind of way. That's how we all should be. Willing to give, willing to make sure our brothers is straight, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? Not putting money in between it. Because that happens a lot too. Jake, feel like, damn, I'm spending all my money. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, brothers is respectful and they care. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have you break the bank. But, as a brother also, like I said, that charity is very important. So, you should be willing to spend this amount of money or that amount of money. As long as you straight, which brothers are very understanding, if you low, you know what I'm saying? But if you can make a way, make a way. You see, and the Lord will reward you for those things, man. You see, verse 2, it says, and when thou hast done all thy office, take thy place, that thou mayest be married with them and receive a crown for well ordering of the feast. You see, Jake won't forget about that. Most importantly, the Lord ain't gonna forget about your act of kindness, your act of charity. Okay, the Lord's not gonna forget about you, man, and the Lord's gonna reward you for these things, man. You see. Where I want to go? I think I want this right here. Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at 6. We'll get to the point. 2 Corinthians 9 and verse 6 says, "But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, but he who soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. You see, I'm going to read it in NLT real quick. It says, remember this, a farmer who plants only a few seeds will get a small crop, but the one who plants generously will get a generous crop, you see? So, when it comes to giving, man, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to be, penny pinching. Like I said, Jake's very respectful. Jake's very understanding. If you jacked up, then you just jacked up, man. But at the end of the day, this ministry and serving one another and serving the Lord is more important than any amount of riches or any amount of money, man. All right, so we got to be willing to give, man, willing to take a L if we got to. You know what I'm saying? That's if we got to, if we can, help out brothers and take care of brothers in the best manner possible and still have a nice amount of whatever left over. Hey, Tawadi Habashim Yawashai. But if you end up tapped out after the night, Tawadi Habashim Yawashai, man, because guess what? The Lord is going to reward you, man. The Lord is going to make sure that you are taken care of. Okay? You think the Lord is going to give you an L and then not hand you a W? He will, man. All right? He does it day in and day out in one way or another, man. All right? We can't, like I said, we can't take money and all these things and let that get in between us being cheerful givers, man. All right? As I'm going to in this next verse, it says, verse 7, every man according as he purpose in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for Yahweh loveth, for the Most High loveth a cheerful giver. All right? The Lord loves it when we give, man. You know what I'm saying? Charitable, man. Taking care, man. Willing to lose a couple dollars, man. All right? Willing to give up their space. All right? Because that's important, man. Because Jake like being in their own space. Sometimes Jake don't want to be bothered. Jake don't want to have, brothers shacked up in their crib. But at the end of the day, we willing to do these things, man. Hey, I ain't worried about it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you need to stay here, man, come on over, man. My doors are open for you. All right? My fridge is open for you, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's something a little special, we'll walk the bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know, hey, brother, that's mine right there, B. But, we could get you one, but this one right here is for me. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that, but it's not a big deal, man. You know what I'm saying? This stuff in this world is not a big deal, man. All right? At the end of the day, man, we're willing to give and let these things go with no problem, man. No hesitation. And it should be that way. All right? For all brothers, man, hey, man, you need it here. And you not be salty about it. What it say? Not grudgingly, man. All right, man? It ain't nothing to be salty about, man. All right? We should be there, willing to help each other out, man. Make sure each other is good, man. All right? Especially hosting brothers. All right? Hey, you come into my home, man. I'm going to make sure you good, man. All right? I invited you here, so why wouldn't I make sure you taken care of? You see? 1 Peter 4 and verse 9, it says, use hospitality one to another without grudging. Reading NLT, it says, cheerfully share your home with those who need a meal or a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Simple, man. Be willing to let these things go. Be willing to give these things. Be willing to be hospitable. And I just got that definition real quick. Hospitality, only etymology, it says act of being hospitable, friendliness to guests. All right? Simple as that, man. All right? We got to be willing to take care, man. You know what I'm saying? That's being a true friend. All right? Opening your home to a brother, that's a great deal, man. All right? And trust, the Lord is going to see these things. The Lord will reward you open for these things, man. Simple as that, man. The Lord ain't going to let us, do all these works and all this charity and not reward us for it. All right? The Lord got us, man. And you got to have faith. And you got to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that you will be rewarded and that you will be taken care of. All right? Even in your struggles, even in your shortcomings, man, the Lord is going to take care of you, man. Simple as that. All right? Romans 12, verse 13, it says, distributing to the necessity of saints given to hospitality. See? NLT. When the Most High's people are in need, be ready to help them. Always be eager to practice hospitality. You see that? When the Most High's people are in need. All right? These brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother, you know what I'm saying? Brother might be down and out. He needs some help, man. You know, the brother might just need some company, man. Hey, come over, brother. You know what I'm saying? We drink a little yayan, you know, have a meal, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up, man. Get in the spirit, man. You know, making brothers feel at home and making brothers feel welcomed is very important, man. All right, we all should be practicing these things one way or another. All right, we all got something to give, man. All right, and it doesn't have to just be financial, man. It could be just a talk, man. All right. It could be, hey, brother, I made this lesson for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I recommend you check it out, man. This is for you, man. You know, I know you've been battling this, battling that, man. Here's something to, you know what I'm saying, help you out, man. All right, boost you in the spirit, man. All right. Jake, like I said, brother just might need some company, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Jake don't even want to speak, man. They just want to be in the midst, you know? So it's not even all just about money and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? That charity plays a big part in life, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially amongst this brotherhood, man. All right? So, you know, be willing to give, man. Giving your time, all right? Whatever it may be, all right? Whatever it may be, man. Be willing to give, man. All right? And trust and believe that the Lord will take care of you and you know what I'm saying? The Lord will make sure you good, man. For you making sure this brother's good, man. This brother's good. All right? Simple as that, man. You know, brother might, you know, need help moving some stuff around, man. You know what I'm saying? All these things, man. All right? Being charitable, man. Showing that hospitality, all right? Amongst your brothers, man, is very important, man. You know, so always keep that in mind, man. And, you know, just be willing. All right? But that's pretty much it. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory again to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahasum, Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone again. We'll say Shalom.